everybody, it is PsyDreamer Cosplay. I am sorry if I'm too loud. This boom is just so hard to work with on this mic. Anyways, mic issues aside, what is up? I am back with yet another episode of Danganronpa 2. Today we are beginning the class trial and I'm trying very hard not to be loud. I mean, I can always lower the volume in the editing, but whatever. Let's just get right back to where we left off. I'll worry about the audio later. So, we have to head over to Jabberwock Park, was it? It was Jabberwock something, that's all I remember that we had to head to. Is this, where did I check? Okay, so F2 is to open up the transcript. Let me sit back. I love this new chair. Anyway. Oh, Monokuma Rock. We're Monokuma Rock. Okay. So how do we open up the map? Oh my gosh, I keep doing it. What's this? Oh my god. I killed it. I'm so sorry. I killed the pet. Now it's all clean. I'm so sorry. How about I just cut straight to the part where I get there? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I found the place. I was going the completely wrong way, but I found it. This map is a little more confusing though, that's what I don't like.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get there? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That's what y'all are worried about right now? That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya. We still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. Byakuya! 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 What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
Ah, I know! They probably ran away!
No way!
Oh, hell no! There's no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go!
Hey!
Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up. Hey, Fuyuhiko! What were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait.
Nahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. See, it keeps telling me I'm being too loud. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened, sinner?
I am right here.
Now then, let us begin.
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey.
It seems you noticed it too. I'm so glad I don't have to do that laugh. I'm terrible at those. If I did, then I'm right. Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please, wait a second!
What's this?
My, Monami. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. I... Hmm? Do you actually want to join in?
You masochistic mascot!
Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special breeding service!
Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. He told us to come, but how do we get there? Don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. What do you want? Oh, never mind. I think we found it. Okay, can we just like... Oh, right, I was supposed to click. Sorry. What the? Something's shaking? This is dangerous! Everyone, please get down! Somehow I knew that sound was gonna come. Something came out? Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine? What kind of name is that? Is trembling with fear. That's so totally suspicious. Forgive me. Seriously, just forgive me already. For what? Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely. He's so new.
No way, no way!
There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get it. I'm sorry. Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Fourth wall break or... Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, okay, I was right. The mouth wasn't open already. Oh, back down the elevator. This is an elevator. Oh, shit, Sherlock. I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma's doing what he pleases.
However,
If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my own teeth. I mean, if the elevator's really shaking that much, I wouldn't be surprised. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Pretty sure no one's gonna be focused on the sound of your teeth if they're all equally nervous, but okay. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator door slowly opened.
welcome.
This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
You...
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty-looking place like this.
Don't fuck with me.
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, He accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. We need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There is no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. At least he's not like Makoto, who was always like, the ultimate this, ultimate that, ultimate this. Like, oh my goodness, he would say that before every freaking class trial, and I'd be like, okay, okay, we get it, you know?
Now then,
The lighting
let's
here.
begin with a
I
simple
look so young.
explanation of the class trial.
It's because I need a new thing to put my ring light in front of me, but anyway.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I will
Yes.
punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
She's all tied up.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair. So
I
there's
sure
no need
hope
to
so.
worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and
My
prejudice.
shoulders are
Well,
tense.
not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
That's messed up.
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Are you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Which would be...
The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
the reason why Byakuya's body was discovered on a dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. I forgot about the tutorials. Okay, I'll be back right after we're done with the tutorial part. The soundtrack is so catchy for the class trials. I love it. Anyways. Let's just start off with the relevant.
Why was
With a random
Byakuya's
one.
body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
I don't think so. Oh wait.
Why?
No.
Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone.
That's quite a comparison to give in the middle of a murder. Yeah, that's a little too happy for the situation, but that's a way to put it. Anyway. Huh? What he just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know.
Why was Byakuya's
Okay.
body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Right, the blood stain. It says,
Obviously, by
yeah,
hiding,
because
he tried
by
to delay it like a dog burying a bone.
yeah, because the blood stain indicated like the body wasn't dragged.
Bring back the body.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body. No, that's wrong.
There we go. Got him.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Ooh. Such a great soundtrack. I can't get over it.
Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I get your point.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I don't like her.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown. And that's when he was killed.
Yep.
Then, shortly thereafter, he found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
You sure we're talking about the right guy? I don't think we're thinking about the same dude.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
No. I mean, I've seen people
Reason why is
act
probably
weird
connected to what Byakuya
in school
was
during
doing the
blackouts.
party, don't you think?
Although nowadays it would make sense why. The reason Byakuya dove under the table, if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably...
I can prove it with this.
yeah, it was a knife.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under
It
the
threw me off not hearing the "I got it" from Makoto. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this. It probably has something... oh, he already said it. I'm sorry.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there.
Not according to what Mikan said.
So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
Do we now?
This is almost like a real trial.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Hand must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Wrong, he had
I
vision.
doubt he could have seen the killer.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. It's true getting under that table during the blackout would have been nearly impossible, but...
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, he must have seen the killer.
But it was so dark I couldn't see my...
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong.
I got worried. I thought I was wrong.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Oh no.
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Excuse me?
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Why would it be the killer? We gotta play. No. Oh, I hate the ones where you gotta argue with the other person. That's the one I'm the worst at. How am I supposed to counter the remarks? What do you mean the shape? What do you mean the shape of the remarks? Oh my goodness. No. Oh my god. Let's just...
The killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
What?
What's your proof that the killer used
I just... What?
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality,
I was just bullshit. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was just bullshitting. I wasn't even paying attention. What the hell am I even doing? What am I supposed to do? I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles.
because if they use night vision goggles, then they could
No.
have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, that's what happened. So those goggles work, but the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh,
Allow me to cut through those words.
I got it. Oh my gosh, I actually got it.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna do worse.
Definitely? But why?
I did great.
Inside the duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the
God, my back hurts.
he found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that duralumin case as well.
Oh, it's Duralumin. Okay.
I said assume. If you can never use such clever language.
Plus,
I love her.
Byakuya was
I wanna
the
hug
only
her.
one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case. Since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
Maybe I should... I don't know if I was being too loud. Oh gosh, I realized the audio comes from there. Oops.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Please stop.
Ooh, you totally mean
Please
that in a
stop.
perverted way.
We're in the middle of a trial, you horny fuck. Go to horny jail. The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it.
I see!
Tonight's main dish is an option.
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
That we
Not
can
only
tell
did he bring
you.
a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
No.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
That's right. Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that a murder would occur. Yes, he did.
I can prove it with this. Everyone.
He says it's so calm compared to Makoto. Makoto's like, I got it! And Hajime's just like, I can prove it with this. So calm compared to Makoto. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Hey.
How is this?
Oh.
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
This kid's got a big mouth.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
That makes sense. That's pretty true.
Still lies.
Doesn't matter who wrote it. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because
I need
of
new
the letter.
glasses.
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act. But the letter might have been just a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. A strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
You should have told us you received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably do that too.
This soundtrack song is loud.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
Pretty much.
A strong sense of responsibility as our leader was undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us. Huh, he said among us. Who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
And it would be a waste of the class trial. But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
Simp.
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. And because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
The painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you! Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers?
Not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I didn't think she be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't think any of them could.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pecco's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Pekka was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? Oh, great. They added more.
Since Pecco was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office.
Right.
Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
I can't stand her. Just from listening to Pekko's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her. But I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backs up her testimony. And if they were suggesting in the previous, if they were suggesting, okay, I remember in the investigation, Nagito was suggesting that she was taking a shit, so I'm pretty sure Nekomaru could back that up.
She could have caused the blackout at any time.
Ah! No! I got it wrong.
Since Pecco
I
was in
forgot
the
that we're
office,
supposed to agree.
Because I was not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
Got it.
No, I think Pecco is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pecco.
Oh, like you're one to talk.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pecco's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pecco was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
You think she would have wanted to admit that?
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. Shit.
He would know.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Come on, bro. We all take a shit. It's a part of natural human life.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
What do you think?
I'm sorry.
They're dudes.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong.
That's
I
wrong.
used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
It wasn't that strong. Like, it makes it any better.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get
This
food
dude
poisoning
said
or
his
something?
smell wasn't that strong. He was basically saying, okay, it was kind of bad, but it wasn't that bad. I'm sorry, that just like... Oh man. Okay, I'm good.
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
How did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Stop! You purr! That's disgusting.
But still, your stomach pain.
Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
I think he's trying to say something.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pekka's stomachache was a coincidence, or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically.
Did you read anything weird?
I don't remember reading anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
True, cooked the food. How suspicious.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Whether Pekka's stomachache was a coincidence, or if someone intentionally caused it, we need to clarify that first.
Just a little bit from the dining
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think? No, that's wrong.
Okay, we got it right.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
That's right.
The food had laxatives in it. I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Except the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you.
Yeah.
He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
Yeah, he's the one who brought it up.
What did you say, bitch?
Oh.
Is this bickering?
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
My god, the mouth on this girl. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you in the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it?
I doubt it. Okay, so we gotta agree. I doubt it.
Probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
No, I don't think that's it.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Poor girl. How did the killer trip the circuit breaker? I'm pretty sure I already have that clue. I'm pretty sure too.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that,
What was it? This, I think it was Maki who did that.
Probably, it does not have to be. They may
We gotta
have tampered
agree.
with, or maybe they caused a power surge.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. And you found them right after the blackout. The irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems
That's
how
a
the killer
fire
caused the
hazard,
blackout.
isn't it?
Stupid fool!
Oh my god, no. I can't do this shit again.
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Oh. Why me?
If the the irons in the storage would cause the blackout, and for the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to this, and that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Oh, I gotta slash something. Oh,
No,
wait,
just
I
because
got it?
people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall, if the irons caught, then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
It's true the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caught, then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
I'm not. You really think I can read all that shit? You think I can read all that shit while I gotta slice this too? What the hell? Hold up, hold up. I cannot read all that shit while while I gotta go like... I can't read and slash at the same time. Give me a minute to process. I'll be back once I have it. Give me a minute to process everything. I'll be back when I've processed all that he said.
But the people in the dining
Okay,
hall
we
weren't able to
back.
cause the blackout.
Ah! Oh!
Allow me to cut through those words.
I cut it at the right time? Shit, I did it.
Just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hams died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
Oh.
See? I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
Indubitably.
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out.
How smart.
So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Really? Miss Sonia, not you too.
What a sin.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful stare! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
We'd all hope so.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret.
I want a chicken sandwich.
If I was in the office, I could have
I'm
researched
hungry.
it in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No,
Aw, hun.
the breaker in the office
feel
was built
guilty.
into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you
Excuse me.
guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
You trying to say something?
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh?
Yeah, what
mean?
up?
Well,
You're
you
acting
have
kinda
been saying this
sus.
whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners.
Why is he talking so differently?
Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
That makes you even more sense.
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
You're making it worse on yourself, dude. Just shut up.
Respecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
Bro, there's no way your behavior's healthy
Let's stop
behavior.
this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
More like you don't want us to find out who
I
the
can't
killer
stand
is.
this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Huh?
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm
I
down.
know what.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong. I think.
Huh?
Did you say something?
Why'd he say it like
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
that? Did we know?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
See. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Excuse me. Is she asking how the killer got close to the table? Excuse me. Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mayuri's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right?
Yeah. Just as I thought. This diagram is a clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. It's clearly shown in the diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. The wiring.
Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way to use the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
I like the way he talks. It's so satisfying somehow.
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
The only person here who could have possibly done it is the person closest to the lamp. Oh boy.
You're the only one!
He's already acting weird.
It was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Whew.
Judging from
Ooh,
everyone's
boy.
positions before the blackout, The only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
Is it now?
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was... Yeah, he was cleaning right before. He was the first to go there.
Weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife. That's... If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously? That's all just a coincidence.
But is it?
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing. Pick who cleaned the dining hall.
I might have to raise the voices next video for all of them. To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws a chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
He's making the face that says it all.
So tell me you object to this.
He's choking.
Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
I don't want to believe it either. I was simping for him.
You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Jackie.
I was simping for you, and now he's choking. He's choking.
Say something.
He's choking. That face, that says it all. That says it all. Excuse me? Okay, he done lost it. He done lost it. What the fuck?
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death.
Okay, now you're very suspicious. I don't trust you at all.
How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
I don't trust you at all. What the hell are you? Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. A darkness in his eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. Okay, now I definitely don't trust him. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone.
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
That's an understatement.
But I never expected Miyako to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And we all saw how that played out. With a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably. Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me would lie to you guys.
I don't believe you.
You understand?
You okay there, bud?
Too arrogant to have journalists who clean the hoop. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm an insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
I'm sorry, that wouldn't surprise me if he did.
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
I'm sorry, what?
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
I don't think that's what we're worried about, bro. Your handwriting is the last thing we're worried about.
Letter in the first place.
Yeah,
think
man.
somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
Where's my ring
I
light
bet if
stand?
that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Yakuya, Nagito
I
was
want a
able to
chicken
use his
sandwich.
actions.
Then, how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office? You're right.
I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Yeah.
Threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent? I believe his talent is... Ultimate Lucky Student.
Ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Huh? I'm left with the red mark? There's someone called the Ultimate Lucky Student. You don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, I swear, it's only fitting that use symbols of hope, use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to
He's kind of
kill this
cuckoo.
psycho.
Of course he's not gonna make sense.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh?
The fuck?
How should I put this?
She might have something else to add.
What do you say? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something in this. keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. Makes me want to puke.
Can she be the next victim, please? I'm tired of having to put up with her.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
We know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
It's so edgy. Oh my gosh.
I think it's strange that...
Right, if it's me, I'm talking.
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid. No, that's wrong.
Yeah, because she said the weapon was really thin.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon? What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
No, because it was a 5mm thick weapon.
The actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Oh my god, dude. Chill. Chill, bro.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Nikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
Bro, you're being such an ass.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this,
Great.
what else do you intend to
You're not
hide?
helping.
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
For once, I agree with this kid.
What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Everyone's.
How long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rule?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me? No, that's not it. Not it.
Dude's
What's not it?
got issues. He needs a therapist. The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Ibuki.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, real?
Don't act so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
Why do you say ow?
Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just...
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
I love her style.
You've got
And
me
her
deep with
face.
your knife of truth.
What?
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
So he wasn't gonna
I was actually
confess
shoved
originally.
out from under the table by Byakuya.
Shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred,
I
I
need more
hurried
lemonade.
to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually. Now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on. Yaku's body was lying on the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know. You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
What other world is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
This dude's lost it. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him. But this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we'll die here. Oh, great. Class trial suspended.
Well now.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who have figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their saved data melt away like butter. Please don't do that. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. It's $10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
You're so evil!
Villain, you truly are a villain! Okay guys, so I think it is time that we wrap things up. I have been recording for about an hour and a half now. I do hope you guys enjoyed this class trial with me. Sorry, my voice cracked. I am looking forward to find out who the true killer is next episode. This was very interesting, especially seeing Nagito's true colors. And to think I was simping for him this whole time. And then we find out he's an absolute lunatic. So, I have a feeling things are gonna get even more interesting next trial. And we'll get to see who gets executed. That's the most exciting part of every trial, usually, unless they're a character I love. Let's hope it's not. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. check out all my social media down below if you would like to see more of my posts. There's my Facebook, both my Instagrams, and I think that's about it. And until next time, goodbye!